Nigerian Union of Journalists FCT chapter Emmanuel Ogbeche joins me now for more on this development. Mr. Ogbeche, walk us through the circumstances that led to Todua's disappearance, giving the impression that this is an affront on press freedom.
Yes, thank you very much. On Wednesday, October 12th, it was reported that Mr. Todue was missing by our colleagues in the House of Representatives. Immediately, they came to the knowledge of his disappearance. A report was incidented at the National Assembly Police Division, and that was followed up by a petition by his employers, Vanguard newspapers, both to the police authorities and to the Department of State Security, while the NUJ as well followed up on other channels to know the whereabouts of Mr. Salem. Exactly a week after his disappearance, we held a world press briefing to alert Nigerians that Mr. Salem was still missing and that no effort has been made as at that time to our knowledge that the security agencies, particularly the police, were doing anything to find him and to reunite him with his family and colleagues. On Saturday, the NUJ at its Congress in Abuja resolved to stage a peaceful protest to the police headquarters to reiterate our demand that everything humanly possible should be done to bring Mr. Salem, to reunite Mr. Salem back with his family and colleagues. And that was exactly what we did today. We marched in our numbers to the police headquarters, where we were received by the first public relations officer, Mr. Frank Umba, who assured us that the police were on track, that efforts are on. He also hinted on certain individuals that have been interrogated, while bringing us up to speed that the police were also privy to the call logs and the voice notes of Mr. Salem before he went missing.
Is the union satisfied with police efforts in getting him back, and what do you consider to be the next step now?
Well, I wouldn't say we are convinced or pleased with the police efforts yet. They have assured us of confidential briefing. Expectedly, Tuesday, officials of the NUJ will be meeting with Mr. Frank Umba in his office to know what measures they have undertaken. But we do not think that it is far-reaching enough. One of the demands we made when we were at the police headquarters on Monday was that the matter should be taken away from the FCT Police Command. This is not to undermine the effort of what the FCT Police Command has done. We think that this is a very serious matter that requires the Office of the Inspector General of Police to coordinate. We are well aware that they have special tactical units regarding the disappearances of individuals. And this matter is no less important than those that they have taken from various commands across the country and focused on. So we are still persuaded that this matter should be handled by the Office of the Inspector General of
I get
Police.
Your point, Mr. Ogbeche.
Have
you heard from
Mr. Todue Salem is found?
Have you heard from Todue's family and how they're holding up at this time?
Well, they are psychologically distraught, and you can imagine anybody whose relative is missing without any knowledge of where he is, what he is undergoing, who is holding him, what they are facing. So particularly, they are particularly disturbed, and a relative of his joined us today in the protest. Other family members have taken to prayers and hoping that the Nigerian government will do more in finding their son, their uncle, their brother, and a father.
Emmanuel Ogbeche is chairman, Nigerian Union of Journalists, FCT chapter. We're looking forward to see government rise to the occasion. Thank you for talking to us at this time.
Thank you very much.